From a profile basis, I think we're changing Sheffield from being known as a materials and process industry into being a high-value manufactured product.
And when I travel around the world continuously. The name Sheffield still carries a lot of weight in terms of its brand.
Hello and welcome to the 2018 Made in Sheffield Awards here at Factory 2050 on the AMRC complex. They're using augmented reality technology, and it's facilities like this that are helping Sheffield city region operate on a global scale. And as we're about to see in the next few minutes, win a slice of what's being seen as the fourth industrial revolution.
We could use 20,000 square metres of additional space tomorrow if we had it. It's moving very, very quickly now. Industry 4 digitisation is coming in very rapidly. We're having to adopt new technologies. We're going to things like artificial intelligence and augmented reality. And all these really depend on you having the data and the expertise underneath it. And over the last 20 years and working with companies locally, we've gathered that data and that expertise together. So now we're in a very good place to digitise that and move forward again.
Facilities like this have been built with the future in mind, but the awards also celebrate traditional Sheffield City region companies, some of whom are still family owned, who have had to modernise what they do to compete in these global marketplaces. And I'm on my way to meet some of those right now.
Grandfather returned from the Great War in 1918, and then he went into hospital every so often to have shrapnel removed from his body. During his recuperation process, he used to give him liquid glucose. He said it was a messy affair. Can you get that in hard-boiled form? And the surgeon says no. So he went away and started manufacturing high-grade glucose confectionery. We've forever got to adapt. We've always got to change the processes, not the ingredients, of course, but the adaptation. The manufacturing has always stayed the same, still made in copper pans, slow cookers, but the automation of the line, that's imperative to keep us in touch with price. There's lots of room for artisan manufacturers, not dissimilar to ourselves, to make a good living and a prosperous living.
Just a short distance away, blade manufacturers Swan Morton also have a long and prestigious heritage and have embraced the need to adapt and evolve.
The surgical techniques in particular have developed, then the demands on Swan Morton as a company have changed. And we have developed, we've gone into more specialised items, lower volume items, although traditionally we're a big volume manufacturer, and obviously those products carry with them a more premium price, and that's enabled us to get into more specialised areas around the world. I mean, a high percentage of the company's profit is reinvested in machinery and capital equipment. We're constantly in contact with the market, particularly through the surgeons and the hospitals in Sheffield, further afield around the world. And we also rely on our distribution network as well globally to feedback what's happening in other markets.
Reinvention and overcoming hurdles is something they know all about at Sheffield Forgemasters. Through a combination of investment and using leading-edge technology from facilities like the AMRC, they have changed from a traditional steel manufacturer.
So we've traditionally been into power and work rolls and back rolls, big infrastructure projects as presses, roll mill housing, into the civil nuclear. Now, predominantly, we're moving towards some of the defence type nuclear work. So probably the last 10 to 15 years, we've steered the business towards, not away from manufacturing per se, but we have put a lot of effort and concentration on to try and look at new technologies and how do we develop our customer base with something that we offer different and unique to a lot of our other competitors. We've invested a lot in plant, so some of that plant is automation, some of that plant's totally new technologies for Forgemasters. We're looking at big investments on machines of £6.5 million we spent this year. Last year we spent £2 or £3 million on upgrading our melting facilities.
But it's not just the big names and the well-established companies that are bringing innovation to the Sheffield City region. Newer businesses like the global telematics firm The Flow set up here, realising the area's potential.
We are a company that focuses on telematics. We understand mobility of vehicles moving so that we can understand risk, road safety, and we work with insurers and automotives all over the world. So when we formed as a company, we looked at different places to form using the expertise of the founders. So we looked at Silicon Valley, London, Sheffield, and very quickly in doing analysis of those, we discovered Sheffield was the right place for us. Sheffield is growing at the moment. There's a lot of new innovations and new technology that are coming here and growing here, in particular to take advantage of the skills in the region and also to build upon the heritage that's been here for a long time.
We're very, very proud of being a Sheffield-based company. You know, this is our home. The people who make the blades are from Sheffield, and we're proud to promote that.
It's imperative that we stay within the Sheffield boundaries due to the fact that it's not just us, the Simpkin family, yes, we've been here 3 generations, but the workforce, there's 3 or 4 generations of workforce family members here.
The challenge we all have is still going to come from the Far East, and it's still going to be about cost of products and about productivity. So we've got to be able to maintain productivity, reduce cost and manufacture high quality products. If we do that, there's always a place for us in the world.
So it's time now to find out who has won the Made in Sheffield Awards in 2018. As we've seen, there are many challenges for the Sheffield City region, particularly on international markets. But as we've also seen, a great deal is being done here to develop the people and the manufacturing and engineering techniques so that they can benefit from this 4th industrial revolution. Have a fantastic evening. Bye for now.